So, a lot of people have trouble with just sitting meditation. It could be that you have parts that are too stressed out by it, or it could be that you just, for any number of reasons, your nervous system is not um, feeling safe enough to just sit. So, something that I like to do are different active meditations. And one is a writing meditation, like a copying writing. So, you're not having to come up with what to write, but you're just copying something. I choose like a book or poetry, or you could do any kind of scripture, anything that's meaningful to you. This just happens to be a sweet little book by Thich Nhat Hanh. Just open it up. You can either choose something that's meaningful, or if you don't have anything like that, or you want to see what the universe provides, you could just flip it open to something. So I might start here. That's what caught my eye. The Buddha added. And what I'm going to do, let's see if I can do this while I'm holding the phone. Well, that's actually because I can't. Let's see what the universe picked for us with this part. Okay, so it says, looking deeply into a rose was the first line that I saw. So I could either just keep copying. I might set a timer for 5 minutes. I'm just waiting for my kid at pickup, so I thought I'd use this time for a little mindful writing meditation. So I might write a little more. I also could start with this and then free write about that. I could start with this and then draw about that, combo, whatever. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. If you want to get something out or look up a poem or write what I'm writing, you can. So this can be, some people might call it a contemplation, a nice way to give your nervous system and your mind a quiet moment, something meaningful to connect with. Like I said, you could do it with poetry or scripture or anything that's meaningful to you, even a little children's book or fictional story that you enjoy. This kind of active meditation can, like I said, be really helpful for someone who doesn't like sitting meditation or feels uncomfortable during sitting meditation. You can really do a lot of things. You can wash the dishes meditatively. You can, one of the ones I really like is sewing, painting, uh, scrubbing a toilet, brushing your teeth, um, driving, anything that you're doing where you're paying attention without judgment is mindfulness through your senses. And then this contemplation would be, to really be contemplating the thing. So in this, I'm just contemplating this passage, letting my hand notice how it feels to write, what the paper feels like, what the sounds are like as I write. what the words mean to me also. So let's just read this and then we'll say goodbye for now. Looking deeply into a rose, we can see its impermanent nature quite clearly. At the same time, we can see its beauty and value its preciousness. Because we perceive its fragile nature, we may see that flower as even more beautiful and precious. Okay, lots of love.